What's up, you guys? It's your girl Jamaica, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Now, before we get into the video, please do me a favor and go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below and hit that notification bell button down below as well. And in regards to this particular video, please give the video a big thumbs up just to show your support and your condolences to Chadwick's family and friends who are still mourning him, as well as the other fans who are mourning him as well. And make sure that you guys leave your comments down below if you have anything uplifting or positive to say, or any memories that you would just like to share that you really enjoyed or appreciated from Chadwick. Okay, you guys, so we know that almost about a week ago, the late and great phenomenal actor and overall human being, Chadwick Boseman, passed away at the age of 43. The actor was officially born November 29th, 1976, and he passed away last week on August 28th, 2020, after losing a 4-year battle with colon cancer, which he was originally diagnosed with in 2016. By the time he was diagnosed, it was at stage 3, and then it progressed to stage 4, ultimately claiming his life. Now, as of today, it was actually recently reported that Chadwick was actually reportedly prepping to film Black Panther, the sequel, a week before his passing. But now that he's passed, Disney now is uncertain how to proceed with the film, but fans are throwing out some suggestions. Now, despite of all of the suggestions, it looks like fans were not in favor of anybody replacing Chadwick as King T'Challa. I mean, because let's face it, Chadwick was a great, phenomenal actor and overall human being in real life, and he really did that character and the overall movie and its purpose beyond justice, and it would be really difficult to fill his shoes. But not only that, considering his passing and how he passed, I just feel like it would be too soon to be even considering replacing this wonderful, talented, phenomenal, brilliant man. And apparently it seems like I'm not the only one that actually feels this way. Several fans, including the Love and Hip Hop LA reality star Monique Slaughter, actually agreed. Under a post that the Shade Room posted on their Instagram page asking fans how they would feel if they were tried to replace Chadwick Boseman, several people were highly against the idea, including Monique. She actually said, "Don't proceed at all. Let it alone. Black Panther, Infinity War, Endgame, all are perfect. Let his legacy be." And it seemed like a lot of other fans were on the same page with Monique, saying facts and several other statements supporting this. However, when the Shade Room posted a little bit later on a new update and suggestion, it seemed like their tune kind of changed and they might be into this new idea. They posted a suggestion that someone had made saying, "Don't replace T'Challa, give his sister the seat at the throne, just like in the comics. Give our young black girls the heroine they dreamed of now, Wakanda forever." Now, there were mixed reviews about this. Some fans were like, yes, 100%, and okay, this is actually a great idea. But others had other suggestions. Someone said, "Don't replace him with another. Yes, have his sister come up and take the throne, because that's how it really happened in the comics. Disney should know that, and are bogus to even say they don't know what they are gonna do. They just don't want to give it to a black woman." And then someone responded saying, "Facts, let's follow the comics." Basically saying, stick to the original comic storyline. And then someone chimed in basically saying, what y'all are saying is great, however, there's a problem. They said, y'all really read comics? Because Shuri is only Black Panther temporarily. She dies during her time as Black Panther. She was only brought back to life by T'Challa. The recast has to happen. T'Challa is way too important to upcoming storylines. And then other people were just totally against a remake of the movie at all. They said, honestly, I don't think it should be another Black Panther movie because he was the best at what he did. Can't nobody replace that. But it's about money though, so they are going to do the movie anyway. Rolls eyes. I hate when they do stuff like that. This man only has been dead for like a week and they're talking about replacing him already. It's just not going to be the same, so I think that they should leave it alone. So all of those suggestions and points of views are very valid in their own right, but let me know y'all's personal point of view and your suggestions or your personal opinion based on this whole entire situation. So definitely leave me your thoughts and your comments and your opinions down below in the comment section. I'm definitely going to be looking out for what y'all are saying, so let's get interactive, okay? Now moving on, as of recently, one of Chadwick's former co-stars, Mr. Clark Peters, actually confessed in an interview that he deeply regrets misjudging Chadwick while on set of their most recent film called The Blood Fives that is directed by Spike Lee. In this touching interview, he revealed that himself nor his other co-workers, not even the director himself, Spike Lee, knew that Chadwick was dealing with a grave disease such as colon cancer, and how he regrets misjudging him.
We've lost more than just a star. You lost a very sweet soul. We lost a fine actor. We lost a man of integrity. We lost a man who I think put a lot of younger people of color on track. If everyone has a purpose in life, he certainly played the role of a hero in many, many ways. We were shooting in Thailand, actually, you know, and when I look back at that time, I have to say, with a little bit of regret, that I probably wasn't the most altruistic in that environment. But hindsight teaches us a lot of things. And what I'm addressing is basically, my wife asked what Chadwick was like, you know, and I was really excited to work with him, you know. I said, well, I think he's a little bit precious. And she said, why? I said, because he's surrounded by people who are fawning over him. You know, he's got a Chinese practitioner who's massaging his back when he walks off set. He's got a makeup lady who's massaging his feet. His girlfriend is there holding his hand. And I'm thinking, you know, well, maybe the Black Panther thing went to his head. But now I have to, I regret even having those thoughts, because they were really looking after him.
Oh.
Nobody knew. You didn't know. Nobody knew he had colon cancer.
Listen, we were in 104-degree weather, running with equipment up to 40 pounds on our backs, going through these scenes. And that young man, I'm sorry.
Clark, it's completely understandable. You didn't know. How were you to know?
Okay, you guys, so I just wanted to let you know that the real reason why I really made this particular video is because the lesson that I want everybody to really get out of this is that you don't ever really truly know what someone is really going through or battling against in their personal life. You really don't know. So before you misjudge somebody or judge them at all, like, really think about that you really don't know what is going on. Now, I don't hold anything against that man. I don't fault him, and I don't think that we should go be rude or bash him on his social media. We're all human, and I'm sure if Chadwick was here, he would say, I forgive you. You know what I mean? So let's forgive him, because we've all done something or misjudged somebody or have been misjudged ourselves as well. And there was also something that I wanted to address, because in my previous videos that I did about Chadwick when he first passed, a lot of people were coming for me in the comments saying, you said the wrong date of birth. And this is the reason behind that. When the news first broke about him passing away, I really hopped on the story because I wanted to get to you guys as soon as possible, and I was still very, just in disbelief. And when I was doing research on the Wikipedia page for Chadwick, it said his birthday was 1977. So that is why I originally put that in the video. But shortly after, I guess his family may have corrected whoever controls Wikipedia, but it was shortly changed to the correct date of birth, which was 1976. And I accidentally slipped up and said he passed away of stage 5 cancer, but it was stage 4. And I apologize. We're human. We make mistakes. So that's the backstory on that. So I hope you guys can continue to just focus on Chadwick and celebrating his life instead of focusing on my mistakes, okay? Anyway, we all know that he had played the role of Jackie Robinson in the movie 42, and now I'm going to play a clip of Jackie Robinson's daughter, who is actually going to tell us why she feels that he kept his disease and illness a secret from the public.
Oh, absolutely. I think he's a very private man. He had work to do. He had a short period of time to do it. He had love of his life. He had his family, and just combining that, because he worked. I'm like, my God, I can't believe how much he achieved in that 2-year period, and also achieved it, battling cancer. So when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, no wonder, and I don't think he didn't want to tell us. He didn't want us to know. And also having lived with, I lost a son at 35. And so having lived with someone that's dying and knows they're dying, you can't absorb it so much either. You have things that you have to do until you can't do it anymore. So you just sort of share those experiences, the pain of it and the hardship, and also some of the joys of your last moments together. It's a private affair.
Now, Miss Sharon Robinson is correct. Chadwick was a very private person. In fact, a news source reveals that The Hollywood Reporter recently did an interview with 2 people in his inner circle, one being his personal trainer, Addison Henderson, and another one being a longtime agent, Michael Green. And both of them opened up about what Chadwick was going through behind closed doors, and they gave some insight into why he kept his diagnosis from the public. His longtime agent said his mother always taught him not to have people fuss over him. He also felt in this business that people trip out about things, and he was just a very, very private person. Green also went on to say that Chadwick was really in hardcore pain while filming the upcoming Netflix movie Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, which is actually Chadwick's final completed film starring co-star Viola Davis and also produced by his longtime inspiration, Denzel Washington. Also, according to Chadwick's trainer, he was focused on his work throughout his private fight against cancer. His trainer said he was just living his artistic life to the fullest and using his time and his moments to really affect people. He continued and said, for us, it was just like, let's keep going. Let's keep doing what you want to do. Let's keep training. And his trainer also added that Chadwick had so much wisdom, so much knowledge, so much inside of him that he wasn't going to let his disease stop him from telling these amazing stories and showing his art in the prime of his life. And in addition to all of this, Chadwick's trainer and agent both said that Chadwick was convinced until about a week before his death that he was going to beat cancer and would be able to film the sequel to Black Panther. They went on to say that nobody at Marvel had any idea about Chadwick's diagnosis, and they also said that the Black Panther director Ryan Coogler knew nothing about Chadwick's health condition at all, nor any other director or co-star that he worked with as well. Okay, you guys, so if you guys actually watched this entire video throughout the whole thing, then please leave me a comment down below saying hashtag Wakanda forever to let me know that, okay? And also leave your comments, your thoughts, and your opinions down below about the video. And if you have any positive or uplifting memories, whether it's an interview or movie or whatever that you really appreciated and enjoyed from Chadwick, let me know that down below in the comments as well. And like always, you guys, like I always say, please take care of yourself and each other. And until next time, I love you guys so much. Peace.